Hello everybody and welcome back to the farm. So as you can see here, we are in August. I have a nice new silo here to put our crops in from the wheat field here. I have purchased the Massey Ferguson combine and we are going to be putting seeds in one of our fields. So I'm just thinking, first off, we could get a couple of helpers to help us do this. While we pick up all the produce from the greenhouses and put them down to the shop. So let's hop in the tractor here. So how is everybody doing? I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I certainly am. I'm eager to get on with putting these seeds in. So first off, we're going to be starting with canola. We can get a worker, one of the neighbours, to give us a hand here and put these seeds in while we go and do other bits and pieces. I'll get another one of the neighbours to start harvesting the wheat. So once we get all the produce from the greenhouses sold, I will then purchase a roller. Oh, it's going to take a good while to do that field, I think. Well, it is what it is. Right, we'll get back up to the combine. We'll get the worker set on that, and then we'll collect the produce from the greenhouses. Right, here we go. See what kind of price we're going to get for this lot this time. So it is going to take our helper a little bit of time to do that field down there. Hopefully there'll be enough seeds in the seeder for it. So it is looking like eventually we're going to have to get a bigger seeder. Otherwise it's going to take so long. And once this field is finished with, the combine will be used for doing the harvesting in the fields down at the bottom, which again will probably take a while considering it's only a 3,500 litre capacity in it, so it could take a little while. But nevertheless, we are making great progress. As I say, for this month, September and October, we're going to be putting in another crop in each month. Right, that's full. We're going to have to go down and sell this lot. Now, I don't... Oh, I could... Yes, I could. I didn't think I had a trailer for getting the grain from the combine, but I do have one. Hopefully I don't have to drive across the field for it and damage the crops. Right, let's get the first lot sold. See where we end up. We pretty much ended up where we had finished off before I bought everything I needed. So we made our money back. That's perfect. Happy with that. You cannot complain if you're making your money back. We'll collect the last of it, get that sold. Initially, what I was going to do was just dump the grain from the harvester into a shed or something, but couldn't really find anything that would work. Which is a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. Right, so another 9,000 litres there. How are the goats getting on, actually? Have we got any new goats, or... Oh, we've got 16 goats now, have we? Oh, yes, we have doubled. We've got some baby goats. Yay, look at that. Oh, isn't he cute? Isn't he cute? He's going for a nap. He's going for a nap. Perfect. So we have got 16 animals now, and... Oh, we've got 1,000 litres of goat milk to sell. Perfect. But we'll let that build up for a little bit. Leaving a swath behind, but I'm not actually going to be picking that up. I'm not going to be worried about picking that up at all. Right, let's go. The only thing I am worried about with getting rid of that field is if I'll have to level it out. Ooh, that could be expensive, but we'll work on that at another point. We'll build up the bank balance. So what I could do is just cover it over just now, and then we'll work on it from there. So, right, so we're up to almost 150,000 now. That is going to do me perfectly. As I say, oh, nearly hit the blooming fence. All I need to buy is a roller, so, but I won't be getting that until after they're finished putting the seeds in the field. So it doesn't look like we're going to be getting a huge amount off this field anyway. So how are we getting on down here? Okay, we're not going through too much seeds, so I'm happy with that. Okay, I'm happy with that. Oh, that's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. So what we'll do is, once he's finished this field, we'll get that rolled and then fertilized. Because I don't think, no, there's not a fertilized state on that at all anyway at the moment. Oh, there might have been. Well, I would have thought there would have been. Not worried about. I thought when you ploughed it, it gave it a fertilized state, but obviously that probably after the first growth of crops. Right, what are we sitting at? 2,400 litres. Right, we'll jump in here, and we're most likely going to need to get that trailer and take some of that harvest and put it into the silo. Excuse me. Right, yeah, we should hopefully, hopefully he'll be full by the time he comes around this way. That way I don't have to drive onto the field or take over with the harvester. Wonder if I can actually sneak in there. Oh, he's not. He's not going to. And he's going to go back up the way. Of course he's going to go back up the way, because why not? Right, what I'll do is stop him right there. Actually, a bad little harvester, this, actually. I like it. Will I get that under the auger without... don't know if it's going to go into that trailer. Why is it not going in the trailer? Maybe this trailer's not designed for it, maybe? Okay, well, it just goes straight into the silo then. A bit strange that. I would have thought it would have gone in that trailer. Very strange that. Okay, let's just back out of there then and park up this trailer. I'll park this guy over here. So it looks like it is going to be just driving to the silo then. Now, as for what I'll do with the grain, I do not know yet. I suppose I could potentially put chickens in to use the grain, but I think we're doing pretty well, actually. Right, actually, we could have a look at that roller. Where are you? Rollers, where are you? I should know where the rollers are. I've gone through this menu so many times. Oh, there they are. Right. So there is this one here is 5.2 meters. It's only 3,100 and 100 horsepower, so we should be able to pull it no problem. So there is that one. 2.5 meters. There's that one at 9.5 meters, but we don't really need to be going that big at the moment. That one at 5.8, so I think we'll go with that one. Purchase that one. Perfect. Okay. Just see here, we've got more lettuce coming out there. So yeah, the plan would be to kind of move these greenhouses down here. They're so cheap. I mean, we could potentially have, well, I mean, I could put another row actually here on this end here. Put another row in. That would give us a substantial amount of money every time. Happy where the goats are just now. Although, I mean, to be fair, I think having all the greenhouses and taking in about 50 grand each time does kind of seem like it's going a bit too fast, but I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried. We're looking for sustainability, so we're still going to be needing to buy productions and stuff like that so we can do everything ourselves. So that'll be, yeah, so sort of on-farm productions. That's what this area here could be potentially. So we could stick with these greenhouses just now. If we want to put more in, we could just put them down sort of that way and put some small productions in here, possibly. Um, yeah, we could do that, couldn't we? Right. Okay. Right. I'll get all these bits finished up and then get the field all rolled and fertilized, and then we'll catch up with you guys when that's all done. Okay, welcome back everybody. So I did say I would bring you back in once the fields were completely finished, but I thought, where's the fun in that? Let's bring you back in and we'll get to rolling the field. So let's get the old GPS on and help us out here. We'll get this field here rolled and fertilized. It shouldn't take us too long. Right, let's go ahead and do this. Oh, no, don't want to be doing that. Okay. Is that rolling? It certainly is. Right, I have forgotten how to put the GPS or lock onto the GPS. How have I forgotten that? Activate line. Circle. Of course it is. Right. Okay, let's get this rolled and we'll get the field fertilized. It shouldn't take too long actually. But it will be nice to get all these fields finished and all growing. With all the different crops in it, it would look really nice. So we'll get this done. All right, welcome back, everybody. So we're on to almost our last strip now, but I'm not sure what is wrong with this roller. It seems to be missing quite a few of the stones. So I don't know if that's something to do with the roller or the field. But you'll notice if in the time lapse I was going over bits that I missed and it was crushing them in, so I really don't know what's going on with the roller. See, it's missing that bit's right there. I don't know if it's something. It looks like it's not actually touching the ground. It's like it's not even touching the ground, so I don't know. Yeah, it's not touching the ground completely. So I don't know if that's something to do with the tractor not letting it, allowing it to touch the ground, or we'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put this over here, or what? But it's leaving stones on the fields. Yeah, it's left stones all over the field. It's a bit strange that. Right, well, I'll leave it like that anyway, and we'll get it fertilized, and might have to get ourselves another tractor and try the. By the time we do the next field, I think we'll get another tractor and see if that does anything, but I don't know. I'm not. It's the first time I've used that roller, so I'm not sure. I'm not really sure what's going on there, but. Right, let's get the field fertilized and see what we're sitting at yield-wise. Well, this definitely shouldn't take too long, but right. So let's get this field fertilized and then we'll see what the yield is on it. Obviously, this is the first fertilization, so it's going to take a second one to give us a really good yield state. So, and there's the rain on now. Perfect. Perfect timing. Perfect timing to get absolutely soaked. You know what I was thinking I'd really like here? A nice tree house on that hill. I would love to put a tree house up on that hill. Just up there overlooking the whole area would be really nice. Really not taking much time at all to do this field. Pretty much almost done. This will be our last strip. And that is us, all done and dusted. Right, we'll check the yield on it. Right, yield so far is 75%. So with the next fertilization, that should bring it right up. I don't think there's anything else I need to do apart from that. So we'll leave the tractor there, and we'll jump up to here, and we'll show you what's happened here. So in the silo at the moment is just under 6,000 litres. More lettuce coming through, and this whole area has now been grassed over. We'll get rid of this tree here. I'll get rid of that later on. Get rid of that tree, and that opens up this whole area here for hopefully getting production started, unless I change my mind. But yeah, that's us pretty much. Well, we're really rolling with it now, so as I say, I'll probably try and get another tractor and check that roller and see on the next field and see if that changes anything. It could be it's not letting it lower down enough. It could just be that I didn't adjust the height for, you know, lowering it down a bit more. I honestly don't know. So with that, guys, I'm going to leave it here for today, and hopefully next time we'll be seeding the next field and doing all the work to that one too. So with that said, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you all in the next one. But until then, bye for now.